Now, global COVID-19 cases have topped 300 million, and the World Health Organization says about 9.5 million new COVID-19 infections were reported globally last week, increasing by 71% from the previous week. And the Omicron variant is rapidly spreading in many countries. Early studies show it appears to cause less severe disease compared to Delta. But WHO officials said even with the reduced risk of hospitalization, Omicron cannot be categorized as mild. And WHO Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus has urged global leaders to end vaccine inequality to ensure the world is protected from the pandemic. The Benji Haya reports from Brussels.
Well, his main message being that this pandemic will not end until vaccines are comprehensively rolled out across the world. As you mentioned, this first news conference by the World Health Organization of this year, and following on from what they were trying to say at the end of last year, in that the way out of this crisis is to ensure that 70% of countries' populations are fully vaccinated by the middle of 2022. He argued that vaccine inequity jeopardizes the global economic recovery from COVID-19, also creates the perfect conditions for new variants to emerge. And he says that the dawn of the new year offers an opportunity for leaders across the world to renew their collective response to this shared threat. Now, the European Union says it will donate 700 million doses by the middle of 2022 in order to meet that aim, but about 100 countries across the planet are not on track to meet that target, including the United States, including many across Europe, Asia and much of Africa. Here was the warning that the director of the WHO had a few hours ago.
Booster after booster in a small number of countries will not end a pandemic while billions remain completely unprotected. But we can and must turn it around. In the short term, we can end the acute stage of this pandemic while preparing now for future ones.
A note of optimism perhaps to end on, which is that one senior epidemiologist in Denmark who advises the government suggests that there will be a peak of the Omicron variant in Europe in the next few weeks. And from then on, life may very well continue to resume as it would normally. However, going back to what the WHO said in their news conference, that would apply to Europe only. The way to tackle this pandemic on a global scale is to make sure that everybody in the world is fully vaccinated.